Though Matt Damon is the nominal protagonist in the new movie The Great Wall, it turns out that, after months of controversy, his character isn't exactly an agent of whitewashing. Instead of invading a foreign culture and sanitizing it for American audiences, Damon winds up functioning as Hollywood clickbait. The Great Wall may be a period action movie starring another white man on the surface, but it's really a preview of a near future in which China, soon to be the world's largest movie market, has gained control over mainstream corporate Hollywood. Below, you will find spoilers for The Great Wall, which was directed by Zhang Yimou, co-produced by the state-run China Film Group and Legendary Entertainment, the American studio that was recently bought by Chinese mega-conglomerate Dalian Wanda. Incidentally, Dalian Wanda also owns 20% of the world's movie theaters and is run by Wang Jianlin, the richest man in Asia and one of the most powerful people in China. Keeping in mind that we're dealing with historical fantasy, here's the setup. Damon's character, William, leads a team of white men from Europe on an expedition east, to find and plunder a mysterious and elusive black powder that promises to make them rich. Spoiler alert, it's gunpowder. The trip is exhausting and dangerous, and by the time the movie opens, only a few men have survived. One night, they're attacked by some vicious monster, and by the time William can kill the thing, he has only one companion left, the wisecracking Tovar, Pedro Pascal. Luckily, they'd set up camp right beyond the Great Wall, and are taken in by the Chinese Army Brigade based in one of its outposts. The language gap is bridged by the Lin Mei, Tianjing, the brigade second-in-command. She was taught English by another European, a Weasley guy named Ballard, Willem Dafoe. There's some in the brigade who want to execute William and Tovar, but their story about the monster buys them some time. They're told the truth. The Great Wall was built to keep out a gigantic horde of mutating monsters that attack every 60 years. And here's the craziest part, time's up, they're attacking now. William is a killer with the bow and arrow, so he proves quite useful during the first wave of attacks. But his impressive archer skills are but a trifle compared to the power and skill of the Chinese army. They're color-coordinated, in sync in all their motions, acrobatic, great drummers, technologically advanced, and entirely devoted to the cause. Look at this army, he marvels to Tovar. Have you ever seen anything like it? Incredible. William begins as a thief, and his obvious hero's journey is towards something more noble and sympathetic. And for anyone in the audience that doesn't quite pick up on that, Lin Mei makes it very clear that the Chinese provide the example from which he must learn. We fight for more than food or money, we fight for each other. William finds himself impressed over and over with both the ethics and ingenuity of his nominal captors. Later in the film, they fly on gigantic lanterns to the capital city. An exaggeration of history worthy of both this fantasy and a love letter to the country where it is set. Damon doesn't even save the day in the end, but simply helps his Chinese friend take the big shot. The movie is more or less like propaganda, as the American actor is set on a more moral path by the disciplined, technologically advanced Chinese military. An American finding his way in a more upstanding culture is not a new cinematic theme, but it has generally played out in foreign films, or little indie movies. The Great Wall, however, is a $150 million blockbuster being distributed by Universal, one of the 6 big American film studios, which just so happens to be owned by Comcast, the largest cable media in the country.